Hi, I am Stefan Ukramsky and welcome to Let's Talk Sports. Today we are discussing Phillies ringing the bell, USA Women's Soccer eliminated from the knockout round, Joe Klecko being inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame, Cole Hamels retiring from Major League Baseball, and then I will make my NFL preseason picks. Phillies' Bryson Stott, Kyle Schwarber and Nick Castellanos homered, and the Philadelphia Phillies beat the Kansas City Royals 8-4 on Sunday. Bryce Harper had 2 hits and drove in a run for the defending National League East champion Phillies, who have won 5 of 7. The Phillies went ahead for good on Kyle Schwarber's 28th homer in the second, a 421-foot drive to center of Zach Greinke that made it 5-4. Taijuan Walker recovered from a shaky first inning to become the first Major League pitcher to reach 13 victories. Final score, Phillies 8, Royals 4. Good luck to the Philadelphia Phillies in their next game against the Washington Nationals on Wednesday. The United States women's national team was knocked out of the Women's World Cup after a 5-4 penalty shootout defeat to Sweden in the round of 16 on Sunday. The U.S. entered the tournament as the reigning 2-time champion, but was bounced at its earliest stage ever, exiting by the narrowest of margins, with Lena Hurdig's winning penalty barely crossing the line and requiring video assistant referee to confirm the goal. The U.S. women's national team netted its first 3 spot kicks, but saw attempts from Megan Rapinoe, Sophia Smith, and Kelly O'Hara miss the target before Hurdig stepped up with a chance to win the match. USWNT goalkeeper Alyssa Nahill got a hand to Hurdig's attempt and nearly kept it out. But the ball looped toward the goal line, and after Nahill knocked it away a second time, a VAR check showed it had crossed the line by a tiny margin. Final score, Sweden 5, USA 4 in penalty kicks. We will have to wait another 4 years for USA to return to the World Cup pitch. In the 1980s, few defensive lines caused as much havoc for opposing teams in the National Football League as the New York Stock Exchange of the New York Jets. Joe Klecko allowed the unit to show a 3-man or 4-man front, demonstrating his strength, quickness, and versatility and ability to play end, tackle, and nose during a 12-year career in the NFL. Chosen in the 6th round of the 1977 NFL Draft after a dominant collegiate career at Temple University. Klecko made an immediate impact in the pros. He recorded 8 sacks, a team record for a rookie. When his time with the Jets ended 10 years later, Klecko also held team records for most games played on the defensive line and most consecutive games with a full sack. Klecko's best season came in 1981. He totaled a league-high 20.5 sacks as the sack exchange dropped opposing quarterbacks 66 times. Klecko won the Defensive Player of the Year award from United Press International and finished as runner-up to future Pro Football Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor for that award from the Associated Press. The Jets' defense ranked 5th in the NFL and helped the team win 7 of its last 8 games, holding each of those opponents to 15 points or fewer to reach the playoffs for the first time since 1969. After 11 seasons with the Jets, Klecko played 1 year with the Indianapolis Colts. He retired with 78 career sacks in 155 games. Congratulations to Joe Klecko for being inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. After 15 excellent seasons in Major League Baseball, 4-time All-Star Cole Hamels has retired. Hamels was one of the best lefties of his generation, making the 4 All-Star teams and helping the Phillies win the World Series back in 2008. He was named the MVP of the World Series that season as the Phillies beat the Rays. He finishes his career having thrown 2,698 lifetime innings. He went 163 and 122 with a 3.43 ERA. He had 9 different seasons of double-digit wins in his career. He played with the Phillies, Rangers, Cubs, and Atlanta Braves. Cole was most productive in Philadelphia, winning that World Series and winning 114 career games. He pitched in the playoffs in 8 separate seasons, making 17 career playoff appearances. He had 7 career playoff wins and a 3.41 ERA. He received Cy Young votes in 4 different seasons, finishing as high as 5th in 2013. For good measure, he also had 2 career home runs at the plate. Let's wish Cole the best of luck in his retirement. Last week I missed my pick. I missed the Jets losing to the Browns. It's week 1 of the NFL preseason, which teams will win on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Houston Texans versus New England Patriots. The Texans were 3-13-1, while the Patriots had a 8-9 record in 2022. I have the New England Patriots winning in Foxborough. New York Giants versus Detroit Lions. The Giants and the Lions had 9 wins in 2022. I have the New York Giants winning in Detroit. New York Jets versus Carolina Panthers. The Jets lost 21-16 to Cleveland. The Panthers had a 7-10 record last season. I have the New York Jets winning in Charlotte. Philadelphia Eagles versus Baltimore Ravens. A battle of the birds. The Eagles had a 14-3 record in 2022. The Ravens were 10-7 last season. I have the Eagles winning in Baltimore. Kansas City Chiefs versus New Orleans Saints. The Chiefs are Super Bowl champions of 2022. The Saints had a 7-10 record. I have the Kansas City Chiefs winning in New Orleans. San Francisco 49ers versus Las Vegas Raiders. A rematch of Week 17. The 49ers had 13 wins, while the Raiders had 6 wins. I have the Las Vegas Raiders winning in Vegas. Check in next week and we will see how everyone did. What Hall of Famer defensive end played for the Eagles from 1985 to 1992? The answer, Reggie White. That is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio, or through the podcast app, or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC, found on most streaming services. Thank you for watching and see you next time on Let's Talk Sport.